I had always believed that honesty and communication were the backbone of a marriage, that even in disagreements we could talk things through, understand each other, and find a way forward. I was wrong. It started with a small suspicion, a message left on her phone, a glance that lingered too long, a laugh that didn't include me. I brushed it off at first, telling myself I was imagining things, letting my mind play tricks on me. But the feeling never left. One evening, I confronted her. Calmly, I asked about the texts I had seen, about the strange behavior I'd noticed over the past few months. She rolled her eyes, shrugged, and said, "You're overreacting. It's nothing. You're imagining things." Her words hit me like a punch. Overreacting? After months of noticing little lies, hidden messages, and evasive answers, I was supposed to believe it was all in my head, that I was the problem for sensing the truth? I didn't respond. I just nodded, forcing a smile I didn't feel. Inside, something shifted. I realized that arguing would accomplish nothing. Explaining would accomplish nothing. Confrontation, in her eyes, only proved my supposed overreaction. That night, while she slept, I made a decision. I quietly packed my belongings, clothes, personal items, important documents. I gathered everything I valued, carefully, silently, so as not to wake her. The house was still, the soft hum of the refrigerator, the occasional car passing outside, the rhythm of her breathing, the only sounds in the room. I didn't take anything extravagant. I didn't take anything that belonged to her. I only took what was mine, what I had built, what I had earned, what I had a right to claim. As I placed the last box in the car, I paused and looked back at the bedroom window. She was still asleep, unaware that the life she had dismissed, ignored, and undermined was quietly walking out the door. I didn't feel satisfaction. I didn't feel glee. I felt clarity. I felt liberation. Months of doubt, frustration, and betrayal had finally found an outlet, not in shouting, not in confrontation, but in decisive, deliberate action. By morning, I was gone. No dramatic farewell, no accusations, no ultimatums, just absence. And in absence, there is power. She woke up to an empty house, her morning coffee untouched, her words of, "You're overreacting," echoing in her mind as the reality of my departure sank in. It didn't take long for the truth to surface. Friends called, neighbors whispered, and she realized that the person she had dismissed, ignored, and underestimated had made a choice. Not to fight, not to plead, but to leave. In the weeks that followed, I rebuilt my life quietly. I found an apartment that felt like home, invested time in myself, my career, my passions. I didn't need to explain, to justify, or to confront further. Her reaction, shock, confusion, regret, was enough to confirm what I already knew. I had acted correctly, decisively, and with dignity. Looking back, I understand now that betrayal isn't always about infidelity. Sometimes it's about dismissal, about belittling your instincts, about undermining your sense of self. And sometimes, the most powerful response isn't confrontation, it's action. It's reclaiming your life while they sleep, while they ignore, while they assume you'll stay silent forever. She never apologized. She never admitted wrongdoing. And that's fine. I didn't need her validation. I needed freedom, and in freedom, I found peace. Walking away silently, leaving no trace of confrontation, taught me more about self-respect, boundaries, and personal strength than any argument could have. Betrayal had a cost, yes, but I refused to pay it with my dignity. That night, when I drove away, the city lights fading behind me, I realized something important. Sometimes, the best way to respond to someone who dismisses your pain isn't to fight them. It's to walk away, quietly, deliberately, and ensure that your life continues without them. And in that quiet departure, I discovered a truth far more valuable than any apology, any reconciliation, or any explanation. I mattered most, always had, always would.